Why am I so handsome? It's crazy. Welcome in, Bears fans and fans of Most Valuable Podcast. My name is Mike Rankin. I'm back again doing a Bears reaction video, and it's another loss. They're 3-10 on the season. This time, it's at the hands of the Detroit Lions, the division-leading Detroit Lions, and it was a good game. I was entertained throughout. It kept me going. The Lions, they didn't have a run game, and we already knew that. And you rely on Matthew Stafford as much as you want. But it kind of showed how of a lack of a run game kind of hurts your team. I mean, not everybody can be the Patriots and the Packers, quite frankly. But is Matthew Stafford, is he going to be able to keep this Lions run going? I don't know. We'll see. I feel like they're still going to be the Lions somehow, some way, and they might even lose the division in 3 games left, right? I mean, they have a 2-game lead in the division, and the Packers have 7 wins, and they have 9. So, I don't know. Stuff can happen because the Bears play the Packers next week, and they're not going to win, even though I'm picking the Bears to win, but they're not going to because, well, if you guys watched the Packers-Seahawks game, Aaron Rodgers, he might be back, and that's a scary thought. But let's talk about this Detroit Lions-Chicago Bears matchup because I was impressed throughout. Like I said, a lot of players stood out to me. Cre'Von LeBlanc. Pick 6, baby. How about it? 2 turnovers they forced in this game. Demontre Hurst ended up catching a ricochet, which was cool. Jordan Howard on offense, nearing 1,000 yards from scrimmage. That's awesome. Or it might even be just strictly rushing yards because, well, one, Jordan Howard can't catch. That's something he's got to work on for sure. But overall, as Jordan Howard develops throughout the season, he's gotten better and better and better. He recognizes the holes so well. He hits the holes hard, and he's got a nice burst of speed at the line of scrimmage. So you can't ask for anything better than a 5th-round running back in Jordan Howard, who's been so productive for this team. Also, I want to talk about Cameron Meredith. Cameron Meredith is emerging as a legitimate threat on the outside as a wide receiver. You talk about the future of the Chicago Bears in that department. Marquise Wilson was hurt again. I mean, he plays 1 game and then he's out for 12 years. I don't understand it. He's always injured, but there's a lot of questions there. We saw Daniel Braverman get in there. Alshon Jeffrey's coming back, boys. We have 3 games to watch what Alshon Jeffrey has left in the tank for the Bears. But I'll tell you this, Cameron Meredith, he could play opposite if they do decide to keep Jeffrey. That's up in the air. We'll see. If you're going to take him and move him outside and maybe move Kevin White into the slot, that's a pretty solid core of receivers plus Braverman. And, I mean, we have to throw in Marquise Wilson there, but we're not going to throw in Josh Bellamy because Josh Bellamy is the reason why the Bears have lost twice in 3 weeks, I think it was, or twice in 2 weeks. It's just not been good for him. I mean, he's making some sort of acrobatic catches, and then all of a sudden, balls that are right to him, he just hits the turf. You're an NFL wide receiver, you catch the ball. I think Josh Bellamy's time in Chicago is limited. And whatever. It's Josh Bellamy. Otherwise, Deontay Thompson, what do you have there? What do you have there other than Braverman? I like Braverman. I'm excited about Braverman. He's just so small, but he's quick. And I'm talking a little bit about the wide receivers, but, I mean, Matt Barkley's got to throw to these guys, and I bring up Matt Barkley because how about that? Matt Barkley won a game, and I was thinking as soon as the season, as soon as Cutler was hurt for the year, I didn't think the Bears would win again. I was just really afraid of what Matt Barkley would be doing behind or under center, but he's exceeded expectations. I'm excited, honestly, to watch the remaining 3 games left in the Chicago Bears schedule. I mean, they're playing good teams, but this is kind of a test to see who's going to be relevant on the field going into next year. We saw Nick Kwiatkowski stay on the field. He's doing a fine job there in some playing time opportunities. Deion Bush, I mean, he's getting playing time. All of these guys are getting playing time. What are you going to do with Kyle Fuller? Are they going to turn him into a safety? I have no idea. But he hasn't been on the field in over a year now, and it's concerning. I mean, he was a high pick. It's just, where has he been? Where has he been? I know he had that knee injury, but this is something of concern. I want to say this, though. Before everybody gets on the Matt Barkley train like they did Josh McCown, Matt Barkley is a backup at best. So it's just flat out honest with you. But I will say, I wouldn't be upset to see him on the roster, obviously, next year with the Bears. I think it's actually a necessity at this point. I don't know what they're going to do. Are they going to sign Brian Hoyer and then have Matt Barkley as their 2? And then if they draft a quarterback, is that quarterback going to be a 3? Or are they just going to commit to a quarterback as their number 1 overall option? Regardless, they got to pick a side, and there's going to be some changes this offseason. Maybe Ted Phillips is gone, might hire an advisor. I'm reading some stuff about that. who knows, guys? This is going to be totally up in the air this offseason, but for the remaining 3 games, let's just enjoy it and watch the growth of guys like Leonard Floyd and everybody on that defensive side of the ball. Thank you guys for checking out this Bears reaction video. They lost again, but I'm still here because what else is new? Make sure you subscribe, like, and do all the things that we have you do there on the YouTube channel. Become a patron if you can. I'm at Rankin906 on Twitter. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you all next time.